Alright guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Fieldcraft Demimateria 3s. In case you haven't seen them already, they're part of all of the blue crafting gear and some of the endgame gear for everyone. They are a decent item, which is available through certain items for crafting, gathering, even some glamour items. Once you desynth them, they drop them. The real problem with these is that they're always really expensive because no one wants to desynth a crafting gear in case just for an RNG chance of getting some, while they can convert it for a materia that they can use right away. So that's always been the issue. When they came out, they were really expensive because desynth was pretty new and no one was really trying to level it up. But just to give you an idea, right now they're about 50k, and they have been about 50k for a while. So 50 to 60k seems to be the hard price on them, at least on Elementoids. Now you're asking, what do I need? What do I need to do to get some of these? Because I'm not going to spend, let's see, for example, 200k on Fieldcraft Demimateria 3s. Alright, so all you need is to have a decent class of leather worker to at least level 110. As you can see, mine's 171, which is way overkill, but even the minimum you need is 110. And if you followed my other videos on desynth, for example the Tinker's Calm and all that good stuff, you can get to 110 really fast, especially now that we have higher level gear that doesn't require super expensive mats, which helps us level it up way faster. Okay, so now you have 110 points in Leatherworker Desynth. What do? Very simple. So we're gonna go to Ulda, and I'll show you. Alright, so we're in Ulda now. And we're gonna go just right outside the Aetherite Crystal. We're next to the well-heeled youth. And we're gonna talk to Rain right here. Now she sells novelty gear. And this is where you get the best man and the bridesmaid stuff. What we're gonna do is we're gonna descend the bridesmaid sandals. Now, why the bridesmaid sandals? It's really simple. Because bridesmaid sandals only descend into 3 items. It gives you a crystal, obviously, and then it gives you the option of spruce lumber, hard hippogriff leather, or a Demimateria 3. Now, the odds are 1 in 3 to get them, but you also have the odds of getting 2 or sometimes even 3 Fieldcraft Demimaterias off of these. So it's a little intense sometimes. It is all RNG, of course. Got one of the leathers. Now the reason why you want to do the bridesmaid sandals is simply because they have 1 in 3 chance. Now some other stuff may drop them, but you will also have more variety. There's one. Now this is the easiest, cheapest way to do it, because they're worth 55k right now, and they'll be worth about 50k for the near future. And these are worth 6,000 gil. Now sometimes you can get 10 or 15 of these with getting minimal spruce lumbers and leathers, so you make a profit either way. If you try to descend something else, it's not as easy. So here's the 4th item, the Clear Demi 3. But anyways, so the reason why it's bridesmaid sandals and not anything else is simply because I don't need to worry about getting so many extra things. So you can be like, oh, we can just descend some of the artisan things, right? The artisan stuff gives you the Fieldcraft 3s too. Well, they do, but they also give you, let's say for example, the artisan spectacles, which are over here. you can desynth them with a goldsmith of 100 or 110. The only problem with that is that they also desynth into dark steel nuggets, dark steel ingots, master demis, and then Fieldcraft 2s, Fieldcraft 3s, and I think something else as well. And you want to try to avoid that, because the smaller the pool of items you get back from a desynth, this gives you greater chance of getting the item you need from desynth, if that makes sense. Now, I have done the gold spectacles, and I've done the main hands and all that good stuff, and I've gotten a couple of them, but I've gotten way more Master Demimateria than I have Fieldcraft Materia 3s. The chance of a Fieldcraft dropping off of those is very low, especially with so many items dropping from that desynthesis. But that's basically the best way, and I promise you everyone else will say the same thing. Right now, the best way to get Fieldcraft Demi 3s is by desynthing Bridesmaids sandals, right? The sandals? Yep, Bridesmaids sandals. It's the most RNG efficient and cheapest. You can try making them yourself. I don't recommend it because it's way more expensive to do it. They're right there. And you Fieldcraft Demi 2s. Now, Fieldcraft Demi 2s, if you're not desynthing, like leveling up, they're kind of annoying to get. Now, you can be like, I can make them. I have some gil. I can just make the sandals, and I can save the 6K. But as I'll show you right now, if you want to make them in bulk, it's going to cost you way more than just buy them. Now, spruce lumber isn't that expensive, neither is the leather. They're like a couple hundred gil, if that, you know. So let's go spruce lumber. So that, yeah, they're like 100, 200 gil, you know. Then you go, it's a hippogriff leather. It's worth probably 100 gil of that. It's hard, I believe. Is it hard hippogriff? Yeah, it is. Hard. Yeah, I mean, they're a little more expensive than I thought personally. But let's say that's 2K there in those two mats. Let's go see the materia. So you need Fieldcraft Demi 2. They're another 5K. So that's 10. That's like 8K, 9K right there already. Now you also have to incorporate clusters, because clusters are expensive. They're about 1 to 2K a piece if you buy them. Now, if you gather them, that's a different story. But we're not gonna gather them for the most part. You know, they're just a pain in the ass, and they're in time nodes, all that good stuff. All, you know, you only do them when you really need to. So at the end of the day, making Bridesmaid sandals is out of the question, because you spend about 10K per sandal, including clusters and fluctuating prices and all that. While you can just buy them for 6K, get spruce lumbers, hard leathers, and then you can just sell those mats for 2 or 3K, make up the 6K back, and have a Demi 3. You understand? And then that's basically what I do every time I need a Fieldcraft Demi 3. And like I said, they're used for all of this. See? For there, for there, for there, for there. So if you want to get into this blue crafting gear, this is the way to get that mat. Now this is probably one of the most expensive mats on there, because they use 4 of them. Now the Seaborns, they're pretty pricey as well, but as long as you follow the rotation of ethereal reduction that I posted, you will be able to do and get Seaborns. They are a pain though. Alright guys, well that's my guide and my take on how to get Fieldcraft Demimateria 3s. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully this provides you guys with some relief that's not that difficult. I will see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.